Alright, so I just seen these turkeys. They just came out of that bottom, kind of where I want to sit tomorrow morning. The farmer out here is tilling up all the old seed and all the old hay and stuff like that. So I was a little worried that I wouldn't see any for a little while today, but they don't seem too affected by it. So it's looking pretty good. I took a little walk, and they were just over that little drainage where I want to sit. So it's pretty. There's a lot of hens and jakes, and I even seen one bearded hen in there. But there's two longbeards in here, two toms that look pretty nice. But with how they're acting and with them being in like a group, it's hard to pull them as like a single. So that's why I'm trying to get that pinch point between where I'm sitting, that hill, and then the straightaway. So they'll just meet right in the middle where I'm at. So hopefully it turns out they're kind of coming this way, so I'll hop back in my truck and then hopefully wait for some more to come back out. They're chasing each other right now. Look at that sucker. He's got like a twirly beard that goes off to his right. That sucker's big. He could be one to go for it because he's kind of staying by himself a little bit. Kind of a little bit away from the group. As I say that, he's merging now, but still, there's pretty good options in here. You got all these turkeys out here. But it's hard to get one specific one. But there's a good chance. Could get one you want, but there's just a lot to pick from. Kind of ran together as a group. I don't know if something spooked them. I don't think I spooked them at all. But they're kind of moving towards their roosting area. But I mean, they're all fanned out. They're ready to rock. So I'm hoping the game plan is to get that pinch point, like I said, tomorrow, and get them in the morning before they group up like this. Because in the mornings when they pitch down, they're trying to look for their hens and look for new hens for their group in the evenings, which is the problem with evening hunting. You can get some lone singles, or you can get a big group like this that'll just be hard to pull one single bird from, because he has all the hens and jakes and all that stuff around him. But there was one group this morning that had one really good one, two really good ones actually, and that's the only group. The rest were single hens, single jakes, and single longbeards. So I'm gonna quietly ease my way back into the truck and just kind of keep watching them a little bit out here, and hopefully tonight they pitch up in these trees. Because if they pitch up in these trees, then I got my game plan going. But if they go on that far side, things might get a little bit more tricky. But I have a plan from last year where they come up from the bottom along a fence line. I just sit right along that fence line, and then they should just walk right by me. We'll see. Hopefully we can get it done in the morning. But if not, change the plan, so we'll see. just starting to filter over this little hill here. I see at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 longbeards right now. He's kind of out in front of me. They kind of did a weird thing. They barreled over the hill, and they weren't spooked, but they were running. They went up and over the hill, kind of close to where I'm sitting. So it makes me think, okay, where do those birds go, you know, compared to all these ones in front? Because there's a lot of birds. There's at least probably 20, 30 birds right out in front of me right now. So just makes me wonder where those ones go, if they fly somewhere completely different, or if they just like roosting down below and then come back up top, or what the plan is. But almost dark, and I got about 30 some odd minutes before dark, and they're kind of making their way to the roosting area. So once I know where they roost, it's game on tomorrow, and hopefully we can get a bird down on the ground. I'm bringing my ghillie suit again. Hopefully I can just stow away in this little tree over there, and hopefully not get spotted, but you know, that's the game. We'll see. So I've watched most of the birds pitch up into the trees here, and they're in the same spot they were the past few nights. So the plan's still on for the closer tree spot up here. So I'm gonna sit here for a little bit longer, see if I can see them in the trees. But they're kind of facing on the back side of the tree to where I can't film or see them. So, but you could see them flying up and get into the thick stuff. So maybe in the afternoon I'll sit kind of where they want to go and pitch up at, and see if I can get another bird that way. But yeah, on that note, I'll see you guys in the morning, because it's really freaking cold out here. Set up at about, I'd say 35 yards away. Yeah, they're going crazy. But they're kind of on top of a hill. This tree's a lot lower than I thought it was. But I'm in an okay spot. It's not ideal, but I think it'll work. I kind of tucked away in this tree here. So, the only problem is where they come up at is like 10 yards away. So, at least some of them. So, a lot of them will come in from behind me. But hopefully we can have some luck this morning. I'm kind of just letting these hands work towards me. Right on the other side of this hill, and I'm not calling. I'll just let the hands and let the decoys do the work. There's quite a bit up on top of here. I think it's about 3 or 4 up here, and at least 2 down low. So we're in a good spot. Just hopefully they don't see me in this spot, because I'm kind of out in the open here. We'll see them. stuck with the stick and the puck in my hand. Got stuck with the slate claw in my hand. So they caught me, but they went out further than I had hoped they would. But that's why it's called hunting, not killing. But pretty disappointing. Hopefully they'll be back there this afternoon, but I think the morning hunt's about done here, so give it my all, but I can't even feel my fingers, so I'm gonna pack up and head out of here. Well, my plan for this afternoon just went south. I was pulling into my turkey spot, and I'm in between two fields, and they're on the other side of the field where I can also hunt. So I'm gonna barrel down to this little drainage, hopefully come back up top, hopefully call something in. But I mean, they're actually not as big as this morning's group. There's still at least a good like 10 to 15 birds, so I gotta be pretty stealthy. Hopefully I can dip down this little drainage down here, get to this bottom before they want to come back up and feed for the next afternoon. So we'll see what happens. Hopefully I can make this plan work. These bars are where they were yesterday, and I'm in between like two planter boxes, I think they are, and there's a big like jug right here in front of me, so that'll kind of keep me hidden. Then right here I can use my camera to see past, because I don't think they'd mind that too much. But I see some way out there. That's the time where you get your ghillie suit out, because they are way out there. But they should be coming this way an hour and a half or so. Right before dark, this is where they hang out. Yesterday I was just sitting right over there, just watching. They didn't seem to care about me too much, but the problem is there's a lot of them, so I don't want to like flock shoot them, you know. I just gotta pick a single out and shoot it. But they spread out from time to time, you know. They spread out, but yeah, hopefully we can get one down right here. This would be a good spot. But like I said, the problem is they roost everything right here in these trees here. So that could be an issue for tomorrow's hunt. But obviously they gobble in the morning, so it's not hard to find them. But they just kind of throw me for a loop, you know. But, we'll see how this spot goes. Hopefully it works well, and we can get a bird down. Come back. Oh, that's freaking. Oh, heck yeah, baby. Bird down, baby. Whew. You see I'm shaking a little bit. I've been that hyped for a bird in a while. Whew. Look at the screen. He's flopping right now. But holy crap, what a sit. I don't think that's the one I wanted. That's the one I got, so that's okay. I'm very surprised that spot actually worked. Here we go. I knew they'd be back here because they were going back and forth. There's another one right there. See him over there? He's running now. Now you guys need to be afraid. I'm in town, boy. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, baby. I can't believe that spot actually worked back there. So basically what happened is the hens and stuff came out from this direction. Some fed out into the field here and they cut through these willow trees right here. So they were seeing me on this back side of that blue container. So the one started peeping and he was wide open. He wasn't the one I wanted, but he was wide open and here he is. But I'm gonna set my stuff down and then I'll show you him a little bit better. Got some big old spurs on him, don't he? Good grief, good cutters. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. He was the bigger one out of the two, but the other one had a gap in his feathers. And whenever I come out this scout, I'd always say, oh, there's the turkey with the middle part. Oh yeah, beautiful. So I in turn named him Middle Part, but he'll do for sure. Thank you, buddy. Thank you. Well, there we go. Today has been a very, very long day, but very glad we got one. Like I said, it's been a very long day. I had, I think, 2 jigs sneak up on me this morning just to the right, and came back this afternoon to kind of scout out where I was going to sit, and there's turkeys in this other field, so I made a stalk on those. Came pretty close, within 50 yards, but these hens and jakes were just body blocking them, so I couldn't have a clean shot. And I sat on those turkeys for about 2 hours, and I decided, okay, I'm gonna go see where these ones are. So I came down, found my spot, which actually was very effective. Because they go back and forth between that all the time, so I'm surprised that actually worked out. But this guy came in with another turkey we named Middle Part, because he has a missing tail feather, literally right there. So every time I'd come out and see him, I say there's the middle parted turkey. So he just kind of stuck that name. I worked very hard to get it all on camera. Sometimes it works out, sometimes it doesn't. That's just the way it goes. But this time, it really worked out. You know, got a beautiful turkey. I'm gonna get him prepped up and take some pictures, and we'll get him back home. Thank you, bud.